They say men cheat more, but that's not the full story. Today, both men and women are cheating more than ever. But women have become far better at hiding emotional disconnection before it even happens. And the truth is, most men never notice until it's far too late. You probably think your partner would never do that. You believe loyalty comes from a foundation of love, trust, and commitment. But the modern world has completely changed the game. We live in an era where attention has become a currency, and validation, the kind you get from likes, messages, and online admiration, can be more addictive than any of us want to admit. This video isn't about placing blame, it's about building awareness, because understanding these fundamental changes might be the very thing that saves your relationship. Let's talk about a real-world example. We'll call her Sarah. She's 38, married, with 2 kids. She's a good person who loves her family, but she's also tired, feeling invisible and unappreciated. Then, one day, she reconnects with an old college friend on Instagram. It starts small, with a simple, "Hey, how have you been?" message. Soon, those messages turn into late-night conversations. They share old memories, create new inside jokes. Before long, she feels emotionally alive again. It's not because she stopped loving her husband, but because someone new reminded her what focused attention feels like. She hasn't done anything physical, not even close. But emotionally, she's somewhere else entirely. That's the face of the modern affair. It's invisible, it's digital, and it's incredibly powerful. So why is this happening more and more often? It's because emotional validation has become dangerously easy to access. Every compliment, every emoji reaction, every direct message, it triggers a hit of dopamine, the very same chemical that drives addiction. Once that feedback loop starts, the steady, reliable love of a long-term relationship can start to feel, well, dull. It feels predictable, safe, but not exciting. Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to talk about. Cheating isn't always about sex. Often, it's about escaping emotional numbness. It's about chasing a spark that feels new and electrifying, even if deep down, you know it's only temporary. And this isn't just a woman thing, it's a symptom of our entire validation-obsessed culture. Technology changed everything. Social media turned attention into an endless marketplace where you can shop for validation 24/7. Dating apps made external approval just one swipe away. And to top it all off, modern culture relentlessly pushes the narrative. If you're not happy, you deserve more. So now, when someone feels unseen or unappreciated in their relationship, they don't always try to fix the problem. Instead, they start looking for a replacement. It almost always begins innocently. A friendly DM, a private chat, a connection that feels completely harmless. But emotional affairs can be just as damaging as physical ones, sometimes even more so. Why? Because they grow quietly, in the dark. And by the time one partner finally realizes something is wrong, the other has already emotionally checked out. The data doesn't lie. Infidelity, both emotional and physical, has increased sharply over the last 20 years. This isn't because people have suddenly become worse human beings. It's because the opportunities for it have multiplied 1,000 times over. When everything is available all the time, temptation is constant. And society often romanticizes the idea of following your heart, even if it means destroying the commitments you've made. Men are being blindsided, not because they're naive or stupid, but because the rules of the game have completely shifted. Loyalty used to mean staying physically faithful. Now, it means having the strength to resist an entire digital world that is specifically designed to make you crave attention from strangers. Emotional distance rarely starts overnight. It's a slow burn. It begins when deep conversations fade into small talk. It begins when phones become secret, guarded objects. It begins when one partner starts seeking connection outside the relationship, not physically, but emotionally. They might say things like, "I just need some space," or "I'm not happy with myself right now." But often, there's someone new behind that feeling, even if they're just a name on a screen. And that's precisely why awareness matters so much. Because recognizing these subtle signs early on might give you a chance to save what's still real and valuable in your relationship. Here's the hard truth. You can't control another person's choices. You can't force someone to be loyal. But what you can do is understand the world you're living in. In an age where attention is currency, protecting your relationship means actively guarding your connection. It means communicating with radical honesty, noticing the small shifts in energy and behavior, and remembering that love only survives when both people keep showing up for each other, day after day. So, maybe it's time to stop asking, would they ever cheat on me? And start asking a more important question, are we still truly connected? Because in this modern world, that's where loyalty really begins. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the complexities of modern relationships. See you in the next one.